Over the course of many visits to Cascade's church home for the last 3 years, I've tagged along with Cascade much the same way she tagged along with me throughout her childhood. I've enjoyed visiting worship services, prayer meetings, poetry groups, service projects, community meals. Every church has their own lingo. I've noticed one phrase that has been consistently spoken to each one who is being sent out, whether they're moving away or launching into ministry or missions in the next town or across the world. You will always be a part of us. I think that phrase has stood out to me because of the much greater number of occasions in my life when I've experienced moves and launches that basically signaled a jarring end to relationships. I'm guessing you've experienced those too. We live in a highly transitional society. It's easy to see why our hearts can grow somewhat numb because of too many goodbyes and an accumulation of grief. This week marks the 1-year anniversary of our beloved Pastor John Trotter's passing. Let's sit for a few moments in silence with God and with one another and gratefully remember John and his family, who will always be a part of us. I have moved from one country to another 3 times in my life. Long-distance moves are accompanied by an initial period where you don't have much, if any, community. It takes time to build relationships, to establish a new home, to figure out systems, to find welcome or support. What sustained me during those times were both reminders that you will always be a part of us from family and friends far away, and invitations of welcome and embrace. It's amazing how much encouragement and strength and hope can come through small things done with great love. Participating in communion each week is a meeting together with God and with one another where we receive real grace and healing and restoration for whatever we've experienced. It's also a meeting together with God and with one another where we receive real grace and strength and courage for whatever lies ahead. In the resurrection, Christ has been raised inclusively as the head of the new humanity and as the firstborn of the whole creation. There's no such thing as solo Christianity. Our triune God is our ever-present help right here, right now, always and forever. And we are here for one another too. As the Apostle Paul assures us in Romans 12:5, we can rest in the confidence that we, who are many, are one body in Christ, and individually we are members one of another. You will always be a part of us is a simple statement that brings assurance of place, family, welcome, belonging. It is a reminder that no matter how much turbulence is experienced in the unknown waters of the future, you are not and never will be alone. On the night that Jesus was betrayed, he took the bread and said, "This is my body, which is given for you. Do this in remembrance of me." Let's eat together. Again, Jesus took the cup and said, "This is my blood of the new covenant, poured out for you. Do this in remembrance of me." Let's drink together.